is there you are.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today?
We're doing fantastic, Jacob. How are you?
Well, sir.
I'm doing fine.
Very, very good.
Happy basketball's on. Football we have Sunday. Very excited.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Giants winning this week. How about them?
I don't know about that too.
We beat the 8-4 Seahawks. I have no worries this week.
It's a very good game. I was shocked at that.
Cardinals look garbage. They look bad.
I don't know. I can't trust another game without Daniel Jones. We'll get more into that.
I think he's playing tomorrow though.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, Jacob. I think he's playing tomorrow, right? I saw reports that he's expected to play. Actually,
I don't know.
I'm gonna look at the Giants injury report now.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
started.
Just see this. So, you guys want to start off with baseball or football or basketball? How about Justin can recap his Mellows night last night.
Oh, basically the Portland Trailblazers were right here. Carmelo Anthony, 0. He was in a preseason game versus the Kings. They looked good. They have lots of depth on their team. Derrick Jones and Harry Giles stepped up. Carmelo Anthony put up 21 points, 8 for 13 shooting, 3 for 3 from deep. Damian Lillard looks himself from half court. CJ doing his thing. Canner, we're going to have to hopefully play off the bench as well. But we have Nurkic coming back. We didn't have Nurkic, Collins, or Rodney. And with them, we're going to have so much depth, and it's looking good this season. Very impressed.
I do actually have some news. Daniel Jones is expected to start tomorrow. So that's where you're. There you go. He's starting tomorrow.
No, I didn't draft Melo today. Jacob took him from me. Took him in my other league there.
That was funny today.
Not mad at all.
Yep. Interesting. Trevor Bauer posted up on YouTube.
I saw the top 5. I just watched it.
Who did he rank?
Yankees were 5. San Francisco was 4. Padres were 3. Mets were 2. And the Angels were 1.
And what's he basing that off of? Like what he wants to do?
No, he's basing it off of how the fan bases have recruited him so far. So he basically did originality, creativity, volume, stuff like that.
That's what he's going to do. He's going to follow that route.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to go ahead and do that, then hey, listen, he can do whatever he wants.
We'll talk about Trevor Bauer later in the show today, but let's start off with NFL predictions. Matt, how did last week go for everyone?
I'm currently grading the predictions, but so far they look okay. Certain things like Jacob, you picked the Jets,
and they almost won.
Come on.
They almost won.
Also, Justin picking the Rams, not the Rams. No, hold on. Cardinals. Yeah, it was Cardinals versus Rams last week. Cardinals won.
Your fantasy team, Nick. What was I going to say? But the football team and Giants, I picked. Very proud of my picks.
Yeah, listen, very good pick by Justin.
It was
very good pick. Also, Justin picking the Rams, very good. And Justin had the Giants, very good. Packers, good. Yeah. Jacob, Chargers, come on, man.
The Chargers playing who are they playing?
And Jacob picked the Cowboys again.
Who are the Chargers playing?
They played the Patriots last week.
I have 45-0, yeah. Imagine, Jacob.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Your team's all right, Nick.
9,
Simmons, Holiday, Cat, Yellowing, Whiteside, Love. You have some holes, but your team's all right.
15. Justin's going to have a very good week this week.
Very good.
1,
Hear that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 for Justin. 15, and Camper had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's horrible.
So I went 10.
The week before I got 2 wrong.
I went 10 out of 15. Justin went 12 out of 15. Camper went 7 out of 15.
Oh, give me that win.
Wait, I think we should add them all up from all the weeks. I don't know.
Here's the thing. From what I have in my notebook, I want to check how much I have this season because I'll add them up when we're done.
I'll take Hassan from you. We can talk about that.
Oh, Hassan. let's see. We have up until week 8. I think we might have up until week 7. Either week 7 or week 8.
So you have like 10-week period.
No, okay, so we have week 7. We have up till week 7. That's when we started, week 7. And now we're at week 14 now.
All right, we'll count that week 17.
Yep. All right, let's get on to week 14.
The Chiefs at the Dolphins.
I think we know this is going. Listen, the Dolphins have been. What are the Dolphins? 8-4 or 7-4 right now? One of those two records.
8-4.
So the Dolphins are 8-4. They're well within the playoff hunt. They're actually holding on playoff spot right now. So, and listen, Brian Flores and that whole staff, they're doing a very good job this season. Tua in his first few games looked good. Tua really he held it down as much as he did. He hit as much as he needed to last week against the who were they playing? Against the Bengals, which I guess the Bengals
is nothing.
The Bengals are garbage, but Tua did what he needed to do. The team did what they needed to do, and they won. But that doesn't take away from how the Chiefs played. The Chiefs are amazing, even though they had a close game against the Broncos. I was surprised about.
A division rival, man.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But listen, the Chiefs are going to win this week, and they're only going to. They're still going to have one loss.
It's going to be a close game. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be a close game. I don't really disagree with that because the Dolphins have a good defense. But Chiefs will be 12-1 after this week.
It's going to give Mahomes possibly a hard time. But.
Yeah, sure. All right, Jacob.
I'll give it to the Chiefs. Mahomes has 31.
You'll give it to the Chiefs? You mean you're guaranteeing the Chiefs are going to win?
No, I'll just give it to them. They're going to win.
You think it's
Mahomes has thrown for 31 touchdowns with 2 interceptions this season. The fewest interceptions in a season with at least 30 passing touchdowns is 4, done by Tom Brady in 2010. He had 36 touchdowns. Both of Mahomes' picks this season have come against the Raiders. So
I honestly think at the end of the season we should do like a whole stream where we predict like the award winners for the NFL. That would be good talk.
Nice.
But okay.
Top 100.
All right. So Justin, you going with the Chiefs as well?
Yeah, I'm going to Chiefs.
All right. Triple Chiefs here. All right. Next matchup.
the Vikings at the Bucks.
Brady!
I listen. The Vikings have propelled themselves into.
I thought it was going to be Cowboys. You're not being the Buccaneers. I'll say that.
I mean, it's true. Listen, the Vikings have propelled
They're
themselves.
so inconsistent too.
Listen, the Vikings have. I'll just read off the Vikings schedule real quick. I'll tell you where they went
The
wrong.
defensive line is struggling.
Through the first 6 weeks, the Vikings were 1-5. In these past, 6 weeks, they went 5-1. Their only loss being against the Cowboys, which they realistically should have won. And the Vikings are sitting at 6-6 and second in the NFC North at the moment. So they're well within the NFC playoff race to get a wild card spot.
This is the Bucs game to get the wild card, the 5th seed. This is for them to stay 5th seed and possibly.
The Bucs really got to beat out the Seahawks for this.
I think they can beat the Vikings. This is a big one for them.
I mean, I think they're gonna win. I really need to see something more from the Bucs because they really.
Are you going Vikings?
No. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if the Bucs want to be taken seriously in the playoffs, they have to show something more. Because if you think about it this way, let's say the Giants win the NFC East and they go, I don't know, like 8-8, 7-9, whatever it might be. If the
Giants
Bucs
are going
8-8, I'm throwing out some scenarios.
Delusional kid right here.
I'm not being delusional.
8-8, yeah.
It's well within the realm of possibility.
8-8.
All right, let's say the Giants go 7-9. All right, they get 2 more wins.
7-9.
Why aren't they going 7-9?
I personally think 6.
No NFC team. No NFC East is getting at least.
They're going 6-10. Man.
You really don't think the football team can get to 7-9, Jacob?
I think the football team will, not the Giants.
I'll read you the rest of the football team schedule. Football team has the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Panthers, and the Eagles.
I think for 2 to 3 wins.
Remaining Giants schedule. They have.
Thanks, Pencil.
They have the Cardinals, Browns, Ravens, Cowboys. They win against the Cowboys. They have a chance against the Cardinals.
I give them 1-2, Matthew. I'm sorry.
What, Jacob?
I give them 1-2.
No, not. I was trying to hear what Jacob said. What'd you say, Jacob?
Give me a second here. I'm being called by somebody.
Pencil subbed. Very good. On Twitch? Did you sub on Twitch?
Wait, you sub? Really? Did we get a sub?
He said I subbed on Twitch. The Pencil sub. Assuming. they're going to win the Super. I think the football team's making the playoffs. Personally, I think they're going to get 2 to 3 wins. Giants to see 1 and 2. They have a harder schedule than the football team.
It's true. It's true. But listen, the football team, they're the football team.
I believe
They had a very, very impressive win last week. Both.
that's why I'm very high on them.
But I really think that what's going to hold the football team back is the tiebreaker against the Giants. If they had that tiebreaker,
If they at least won one of the games.
What? Yeah, if they won one of the games, then they'd be a better record than the Giants right now. But it's just,
But I still see the football team in my opinion. The Cowboys have no chance in hell.
the Cowboys are done, along with the Eagles. They're both done. They're out of it at this point.
I'm gonna pick the Bucks here. Minnesota wide receiver Justin Jefferson has 1,039 receiving yards this season, putting him on pace for 1,385 yards. That would be the second most of all time by a rookie behind Bill Groman with 1,473 in 1960. So,
Nick, I think we need to calm down here. The football team will not win out. They're gonna
Possible. It's after beating the Steelers.
is it this? Many teams always
Beating
pick-
the
The Steelers had a 5-game rest. I'm not making excuses for them, but they did have a 5-game
So it
rest.
sounds like
So
it was 5 there was.
Jacob could back me up on this. A 5-game rest is not an 11-game rest.
I don't know about a rest.
All right, win to win. To be prepared. Anything can happen in the NFL.
Well, anything in COVID world can happen.
He's annoyed the Giants are not going to make the playoffs.
Okay. That's your thoughts. My thoughts that the Giants are going to make the
Who
playoffs.
is harder than the Steelers? Exactly. Maybe the Chiefs, but the Steelers' record was real best record in the league. So
No, listen, the Chiefs are a better team than the Steelers. Let's not make.
no, but the Steelers had a better record. So who did the Giants beat that was impressive compared to like the Steelers?
The Seahawks. The Giants beat.
Don't even compare the Steelers to Seahawks. Please don't.
The Giants had Colt McCoy as their quarterback. The Giants had
Alex
Colt
Smith.
McCoy.
Alex Smith, mister.
Alex Smith is a good quarterback.
But
I don't know-
he was injured after an injury. Come on.
Why are you degrading Alex Smith? He's a good quarterback.
He, 2 years for years ago before his injury. Now
So
he's
what?
just
Doesn't matter. He's
now
looked,
he does checkdowns.
he's looked like a very serviceable quarterback. over
Come
these
on,
past
man.
years. He's looked better than he has.
I'm not acknowledging.
Hold on.
Seahawks, and you make a great point, Nick. The Seahawks defense does suck.
That's true, but the Seahawks offense is supposed to be top flying.
Steelers
But they did.
offense and defense are balanced compared to the Seahawks. As you could
Listen, that's a fair point. I'm just saying, though, what happened to the Seahawks offense? Non-existent.
Well, the Seahawks are inconsistent, not the Steelers. You clearly see with their record. But go, Jacob. What's next?
The Cardinals at the Giants.
Give me the Cardinals.
Give me the Giants.
Oh,
So
my
high on
Lord.
the Giants. Give me the Cardinals. They need a win. Kyler Murray. They run a couple-game losing streak. I see the Giants and Daniel Jones losing them the game because he likes to fumble the ball a lot.
Listen, Daniel Jones has went. What is it? This is going to be his 4th game without a turnover. I predicted tomorrow, guaranteed. No turnover.
Give me
No turnover.
the Cardinals. The defense. D-Hop's going off. I don't care about Bradbury. D-Hop is going off.
Okay.
Okay. How'd Metcalf do last week? I'll just ask you.
Oh, who's better, D-Hop or Metcalf?
Hopkins, obviously.
So there you go.
So I hate to. So I'm agreeing with Justin here. The Cardinals are going to win, but I have a stat sort of refuting your claim here. So, stat to know here: the Giants had 10 turnovers and 10 takeaways in their first 8 games.
Oh,
Over the past 4 games, they've only committed 2 turnovers and secured 10 takeaways. But this is why Arizona needs to win so much. Arizona has a 40% chance of making the playoffs per
Right.
FPI. If they win, it becomes 51%. If they lose,
thinking.
it becomes 50%. Lose, and the Cardinals are left at a 21% chance to make the postseason.
Oh.
Okay.
While the Giants enter the week at 57%, likely to win the NFC East, and it would rise to 77 with the win. So the Cardinals need it more than the Giants.
Listen, it's true, but I'm just gonna go back to one thing I said. I said the Giants need to win 3 out of their next 5 games to win. They already got 1. They need 2 more. You got to win against the Cardinals. You need
You're not
1
getting
more.
him. Oh my God, this
You
guy.
need
is
1 more.
delusional.
Don't hold
This
on.
guy is delusional.
Justin, don't go this guy when Camper literally picks the Cowboys every week.
Both of you. One for the Cowboys, one for the Giants. At least I know my Jets are going to lose.
Because you want the Jets to lose.
And I know they're going to lose.
You
Giants
can't.
are just so bad.
I
You actually
know
want
and think. Look at this.
you've gotten to that point where you want them to lose.
Yes, I know and think.
Also, can we just expose this? How's Greg Williams sending a blitz on a Hail Mary play?
I'm fine. I want to lose.
I understand you want
I wanna
to lose.
lose.
Don't do that though. How do you
wanna
send a
lose.
blitz on a Hail Mary play?
Cowboys should get the third pick. I agree with Nick there. They should tank to get the
I agree. The Cowboys should be tanking this season. The Cowboys should be full on tank mode.
I agree. Lose the next one.
I want them to win, but I do agree with the tank. So.
Listen, you obviously want to inspire team spirit and have hope for next season.
There's no team spirit when you're 0 whatever. The Jets are 0-13.
But you see the difference?
Not the Jets, but for the Cowboys.
Oh, for the Cowboys, sure, but not for the Jets.
The difference between me and Justin is that Justin is.
Jacob, do you not know who's number one? Trevor Lawrence. I don't know if you heard of him. I really don't know. He's better than the third pick.
You don't want your team to lose. Like, they're just not something that you.
Yes, I want Trevor Lawrence.
No, but Jacob, you have to understand the
I obviously, but like last year, you want the Jets to lose. Like you don't.
Why did I want
the
Jets to lose last year?
You just do.
Why?
Yeah, no, Jacob, you can't. That's not a valid point because you can't say you want the Jets to lose every year.
Why did I want the Jets to lose last year? Please tell me they were doing great last year.
Jacob, tanking teams want their team to lose. It's
just obvious. Like Matthew for the past 5 years, and then all of a sudden this year they're doing good.
Of course.
Well, they're doing this.
I'll actually refute that. I didn't want the Giants to lose. I just wanted to see something. I wanted to have a little bit of team improvement and whatever else, but obviously I wanted to have the top draft picks.
Matthew, but if you have 0 wins right now.
I'm not. I understand.
Jacob's point is flawed.
Also, I said to Jacob last week, I obviously saw there was a very close game between them and the Raiders, but I said to Jacob, the week I really want to circle is week 17 against the Patriots. Right. That's the week I think they could win. Interdivisional matchup. There was a very close game last time with Joe Flacco as a starting quarterback.
No, but Flacco, that was Gase's play.
Flacco's a tank commander. Prime
there you go. The Giants haven't made the playoffs since they won. No, they made it.
Yes, they have. 2016. Wow. 2016, lost to the Packers.
All right. What's our next one?
Just text this to myself.
And the wait will be longer. How the Cowboys doing? I think the football team
are making it.
How the Cowboys doing, Nick? How they doing?
No, I don't have an excuse now. I'm getting Trevor Lawrence.
Listen, you don't have.
You think last week you were this close to not getting him? So.
Oh, Jacob. Oh, God.
What do you mean?
Jacob,
I'm wrong.
Can I ask you a question, Jacob? How does it work?
Getting him, no.
Jacob, how does it work? Let's say the Jets win a game.
And the Jaguars
what's the tiebreaker?
Jaguars. Easier schedule.
The Jaguars finish the season tied with the Jets. If the Jets have a win and the Jaguars have a win, the Jaguars get the first.
But the Jets aren't winning.
Dude.
The Jets are not winning. Why would the Jets have any reason to win?
After the Raider game and the Patriot game, it proves they're tanking.
Listen, Jacob, I'm going to highlight this. When the Browns went 0-16 in 2016, they looked like a team that had many weeks where they could have won. And what did they decide to do? They blew every game, and they ended up picking Myles Garrett. Look where they are now.
Great. Playoffs almost.
Yeah, almost playoffs. Well, they had their first winning season in a very long time. Yeah. They just clinched it last week.
That's just like the Sixers, like in basketball.
Yeah.
You think they wanted to win when they had their couple of tank seasons?
Nope.
So Jacob's point's flawed again.
It's not flawed. The Jets, if they didn't, the last play of the game, I'm going to show. You know what? I'm going to show it to you.
No, I don't want to see the last.
No, Jacob. We know they sent a cover 0 blitz.
No, we understand.
I'm going to show it to you.
I don't understand.
Because I have the right to say my point and share my point here.
Why when we show the Cowboys in our point, you want to let us do it?
I've always let you share your points, but look.
Oh, so can I play a Cowboy video?
Sure.
Okay.
When we talk about Dallas in the stream, you're.
Oh no, I played a video last week to debunk Jacob's point about Carson Wentz being the problem of the Eagles.
Look, well, he's such a problem.
Fine,
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Once it starts. Oops.
Can you show Ben DiNucci?
Look.
Oh, that's funny, Nick.
Watch right here. Look at the play here.
All right.
I understand. That's why he got fired. I don't understand what's the.
Yeah, we told you, Jacob. We know this.
I don't understand.
How many players did they blitz?
Just look. They had on rugs. Look at that. Look at that. Like understand. What?
I don't. That's why
we're not. Jacob. I'm not surprised by that though. It just doesn't surprise.
It doesn't surprise me at all either. But I'm just saying that's the point of the Jets last week. They basically won.
Yeah, but Jacob,
basically was won. They had the game won. Like there's not a. Are they?
Basically, winning is not
They
winning.
don't want to lose. Oh my god! Can't make this shit up, Justin. They don't want to lose.
Yeah, but
Why-
hold on,
why-
Jacob. I'm gonna refute your point here. A complimentary win is not a win. It doesn't show up in the
Right.
on the score. It doesn't show up on the score sheet. It shows up as a loss, not a win. It shows up as a loss.
Yes, but bring it back to what Justin said. You said they want to lose. They didn't. They don't
Why
want
did
to
you
lose.
call that play then? Please tell me.
Greg Williams is a freaking moron. That's why they
Then I
called
thought
it.
you were fired.
No,
They didn't want to. They didn't. The fact of saying that they want to lose is just something that it just doesn't. You don't. That doesn't.
Then
happen
why
in
did he
sports.
call that play then? I'm just wondering.
I'm not Greg Williams. You can ask him.
Then why are we having this conversation?
Because you're saying they want to lose. It's not true.
But how do you know it's not true?
Bec-
Because you're a genie or
No
something?
player on that
Because
Jets
they're
team
a
wants to
genius
lose.
or something.
Wait,
Nobody wants to lose in that
Wait,
team.
this is
They don't
Jacob.
want to
You
lose.
see my screen?
They don't want to lose.
Funny, Justin.
You see my screen? Show my screen, please.
Yeah, we can see.
Oh, retard alert!
That's Jacob.
Uh-huh.
Retard alert! The class!
Okay.
They did not want to lose.
They did want to lose. It's
Then
obvious.
why did they call that? I'm just.
I'll get. Okay, go ahead.
When we say they, the front office, I'm sure, wanted to lose
Of course.
because they're looking for the future. But the people on the field, the coaches and players did not want to lose.
No, duh.
Then
That's
why
my
did you
point.
call that play? I'm wondering.
I am not the coach. I don't know.
So then why are we having
He
this
must have
conversation?
something in his head saying, "Oh, if I
Next
blitz,
question.
I should get Derek Carr sacked."
Next question.
Texans at Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah,
Texans.
No. Give me the Bears.
Bears freaking lost to the.
I trust the defense.
I
That's my
can't
bold
win
prediction.
the damn Bears.
And they don't have Wolf
suck.
or the other cornerback.
They suck. They suck. I can't with them
No,
anymore.
give me the Bears. Give me Mitch. Give me Mitch.
They blew it against the Lions. The Lions.
I trust them. I trust the Bears. That's my bold take.
Okay. Jacob.
The Bears.
What do you have to say?
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Oh,
You know what? Give me a second here.
I'm about to write it. You going with the Bears or not?
Texans.
That's what I thought.
Texans.
Okay.
Bears are 30th in offensive efficiency and yards per game, but the
The
Texans rank
defense is
30th
going to win their
in
game.
defensive efficiency and opponents per game.
Defense
Opponent
is
yards
going
per game.
Defense is going to win the game.
Yeah, well, but still, just they suck.
I know.
They suck.
But I never said they didn't suck, but they're better than Texans. If they had Will Fuller maybe in the corner, but
Well, I know. Yeah, no doubt.
probably would have picked them. But
So that's no with Ben Nucci.
Quickly, I have to go for like 2 minutes, but I'm going to let you know the teams right now. We have the Broncos at Panthers right now.
Well, Jacob, let's just
Is it a
show
quarterback?
we're just gonna show a little Ben DiNucci highlights.
Okay, not a
Why-
problem.
why
So just
not?
share your screen first so I could share it. I just have to go
Yeah.
downstairs for a second. I'm being called.
Okay, let's do this.
I'll put it on right now as soon as you share it, and I'll be back in a
Okay.
second.
Share audio. There you go.
There
Welcome
it
back
is.
to the channel. This is Ben DiNucci versus.
There's Mr. Ben DiNucci.
You can't see full screen. You see it.
I'll put full screen.
There we go. This is so out of touch.
Yeah, what is he doing? Like we have a live show to do.
I don't know.
God.
Jacob thinks he's the best.
I don't understand how a Cowboys fan can think he's actually good. That's just embarrassing.
I think 2 minutes is cut.
What did you say?
2 minutes.
Yeah. We're only a minute 23 in, so what's the wait? What a throw! It's a dot.
Good move.
This is embarrassing. It's really just embarrassing.
Swing for the ball. Good dump off. Really sad he can't put the ball like in that yet. Look at it.
It's so bad. Alright, we're gonna stop sharing that now. Those throws are insane. Those throws are complete trash. Those throws are garbage.
Not the Thunder won.
I know. I saw Theo
Who was
Mel.
the second leadest scorer? Was it Jacob's guy?
No, that's not Baisley. I'll read off the box score real quick. It was who was it tonight? Yeah, I want to see if Baisley even played. Baisley didn't play. Dort didn't play. Let's see, George. Oh, okay. So here's what it is. Shea played 20 minutes. Hill played 18. Wiscala played 17. Diallo played 7. It's Theo Melton had a very good night off the bench, and he didn't play. So that he didn't play. Great, but at least we won. We won a preseason game. Let's go! Woohoo! And our foreign prospect, Alicia, that was our first round pick. I don't even know how to say his name, but yeah, it seems like a good night.
Yay!
Where is Jacob? What's he doing here?
I don't know.
Oh, I'll read off a quick report. He'd have interest in Harden. Miami would have interest in Harden and Rocket Star. If Houston decides to trade him, Tyler Hero not untouchable. Very key right there. Very key.
Oh, no, he's probably going to get traded.
Yeah, probably. I mean, at this point, DeMarcus Cousins and Boogie actually looked good last night. I was surprised.
They were.
Yeah, they were very good last night.
Healthy.
Yeah. But had 5 fumbles. Danucci's not good.
Danucci is not good.
Not at all.
I don't know why he keeps thinking that.
Yeah, no. I wish there was a way for Jacob to give us controls so I can control the stream like you.
He's apparently here. He's apparently here.
Is he here finally?
No.
Hello,
Oh, there
everyone.
he is.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Somebody said we had to celebrate Hanukkah now, and it couldn't be later. It had to be right now.
Oh, so Mama K. Mama K, very wild tonight.
Good guess.
Anything good for Hanukkah tonight? Anything good?
Nothing too important tonight.
No.
Broncos Panthers. Did you go over that yet?
No, we were just playing Ben DiNucci highlights from
That's
next.
That's just fantastic.
He looked horrible.
That's a tough one, Broncos Panthers.
I mean, I'm going to go with the Panthers just because I think they're a better run team.
I was thinking that I don't know how the Broncos offense is, and they don't have Von Miller like the whole season.
Listen,
So, give me the Panthers. Bridgewater's looking good.
after that whole COVID debacle with all their QBs and whatever else, I kind of just derailed their season at this point. Like, let's be real here. Just they don't look good. And Jerry Judy couldn't even score. He scored.
The Cardinals do not make the playoffs.
It was a very unfortunate downfall. Very unfortunate this season, but
Very unfortunate.
we always have next season. And also, Camper or Jacob did not make the playoffs as well. That's all that matters. Jacob did not make the playoffs.
Unfortunately. Okay. I'm going to pick the Panthers here.
Okay.
The stats to know, Drew Lock ranks in the bottom 4 among 32 qualified quarterbacks in total QBR, 29th. Completion percentage, 32nd, and TD to interception ratio, 30th. So not good for Drew Lock.
See, I just want to go back to this point. When the Giants drafted Daniel Jones in 2018, it looked like a terrible move. But I just like to point out, where is Dwayne Haskins and where are Drew Lock? That's right, they suck. They suck.
Well,
And
Drew Lock's been giving more opportunities than Haskins.
That's true, but Haskins had all his opportunities, and he seemed like he sucked.
He didn't have a lot, though. He wasn't giving much. He wasn't giving
Yeah, and he
much.
didn't have that many good receivers on the football team.
He had Terry McLaurin. What are you talking about?
Besides him, John's had more.
Okay.
Running backs like Saquon.
I mean, Saquon's been on and off injured while Daniel Jones has been there.
But we still have him, Matthew.
I guess that's true. But if you don't use him, that's a different story. Having and using are two different things.
No, but they had him, Matt. They're using him. They had him for most of the games last year.
No, he was out for 6 games last year with the
8
ankle
games?
sprain.
games?
6 games. 6 games.
6 games. So they had him 10 other games.
I mean, how much they had him for? No, hold on. They had him for half the season last year because it was week 2
Okay,
he had got this injury. Sorry, week 3. So they had him for some of the
They
season.
had him a couple games, you could say.
Yeah. And then this season he got
And the
injured.
first game they had him.
They had the first game this year, and they got injured week 2. But listen, the running game has been revamped this season. The offensive line actually looks good, and Wayne Gallman's filling in very nicely. So that's
And
really
they're
awesome.
still going to lose on Sunday.
All right, listen. Well, we will see about that, but I have confidence in the Giants. But Justin, you going with the Panthers this week?
Yeah.
Next one, Jacob.
The Titans at the Jaguars.
Going Titans this week. They need a big rebound this week after that almost
Ugly showdown.
blowout against
To me, ugly. Even though clowning, it's ugly.
Listen, King Henry might be in for an eating fest this week.
He will be.
Listen, King Henry is something that has to
Tannehill's going to be doing good. Corey Davis.
Corey Davis is actually very good this season. If you look at it.
Jacob. You agree?
I'm gonna go with the Titans here. Obviously, the stats to know: Jaguars running back. James Robinson needed 42 rushing yards to become 4th undrafted rookie with 1,000th era, and he has 7 games with 100 scrimmage yards, tied with Clark Gaines in 1976 for most by an undrafted rookie. So,
Very nice.
Someone's calling me. Oh, it's the Vadim. We'll take them after. So that's that. Let's do the Colts at the Raiders.
Colts. They looked great. The defense looks great. Phillip Rivers, Matthew. I've been preaching you this whole year. They're winning division because of Phillip Rivers. If he plays well and he's playing well.
I mean, I still think the Titans are on top of the division. I don't think I'm wrong on that, but
I still think the Colts are winning division.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Still think
Listen,
that.
Listen, I think it's actually their division record that's dragging them down right now. The Titans are 3-1. The Colts are 2-2. So listen, I think at this point, I just want to look at both of their schedules. The Titans have 3 out of 4 relatively easy games. They have the Jaguars. They have the Lions. The Packers are a tough one for them, but then they have the Texans week 17. And then let's go over to the Colts schedule real quick. Colts have Raiders, Texans, Steelers, Jaguars. So, listen, I think it might come down to them both having winning these next 3 out of 4 games, and then it comes down to it's going to come down to their divisional record. So, listen, depends who has the best record at that time.
What up?
I'm gonna go with did Justin pick yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked the Colts.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Colts this week. The Colts have been very good.
I'm going to go with the Colts as well. I don't think the
And-
Raiders listen.
Yeah.
After last week's performance, I think that's all that needs to be said.
Even with Darren Waller, I think with the Raiders, you can't really
You don't trust the receiver.
No.
You know what we're saying?
Listen, Ruggs is it deep for that? But I mean, that's really Who else do you have? You have Nelson Aguilar. And who else is there? Hunter Renfro.
Yeah. And
I mean, it's all right, but it's not great.
right. And versus the Falcons, they looked horrible as well. So
That too. I really thought the Raiders had a chance at the playoffs this season, but after just having to win these past few weeks, which I thought should have been easy games for them, they ended up making them a lot harder than they should have been.
Yeah, the Raiders tight end Darren Waller is second among all tight ends in receptions and receiving yards. He's coming off of a game with 13 receptions for 200 yards and a pair of scores. But the Colts have allowed the fewest yards per attempt, 5, and the fewest touchdowns, 1, tied with the Patriots to tight ends this season. So very interesting. We're going to take a very short break, and we're going to go to baseball for a minute. So we'll have 2 little short baseball segments this show. So we'll start with the first one, and we have a little video here to introduce you to the first player, which I don't know actually who it is. It's either one or the other. Let's see. Here we go.
Trevor Bauer making a serious bid to win the National League Cy Young Award.
And right now, Bauer, I'm sure, wants one of those trophies on his mantle.
There it is. Ball threw it right by him. Nasty, filthy breaking ball.
Now that fastball looks like it's coming out at about 1,000 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
See ya.
See you later.
And that's what he's able to do when he's pitching ahead in the count.
Good night, Irene.
Bauer strikes out the side. Strike 3 call. Fastball right at the knees.
Well, Bauer's got such good command of his breaking pitch.
Struck him out. Bauer all kinds of fired up.
That dark horse, that ace in your back pocket.
Sometimes you face a pitcher that he just shuts you down and there's nothing you can do about it.
How about Trevor Bauer?
So, Rookie Matt.
Land. Okay, listen.
Hopes.
Going off his video earlier, where he ranked his top 5 fan bases that have been recruiting him so far. My optimism side really wants to say he'll go to the Yankees, but the reality, I think his top 2 teams right now are the Mets and the Angels. And at the end of the day, the one thing that's holding me back from saying that he'll go to the Angels is it doesn't make sense. Why would you go to the Angels right now? Their farm system's meh. Their team is meh. They have Rendon, they have Trout, they have Ohtani. I don't know why he would want to go there. I obviously think it depends on how long he signs for. If he's going to sign a 2-year contract, then sure, if you want to go to a stopgap in the Angels before you go to a contender, go ahead. Get the money there and go to a contender. But realistically, I'm going to pick the Mets for right now. I think that Steve Cohen, obviously becoming their owner, is going to help them a lot. So I think right now, and how well the Mets fans have done so far, I just think that's probably going to be his number one option.
I'm going to pick the Angels here. This is why. Because I think Trevor Bauer is from California, that the Angels need an ace. Trevor Bauer is going to earn I'll say $35 million. Probably not 30. He'll probably get between 25 and 33, but I don't think he'll pay him 36. Like Cole, he won't get more than Cole did last year.
No, he won't.
The Angels would be a very good team with Trout, Ohtani, Rendon, and Bauer. I think the Angels need that. They really need that. And
they do, but I just like to pose a question though, real quick. I think they're probably going to end up losing Andrelton Simmons on free agency. How do you think that affects their defense, though?
It's a hit, but I don't think. I know the Yankees actually like Andrelton Simmons a lot.
I'd love him. I'd love for the Yankees to get him.
I think it's not a big deal to them. I think the Angels need a big starting pitcher, a big guy out front. So if they do that, I think they have a good chance at getting Trevor Bauer, but we'll see what happens. I think we're going to get in the next 2 weeks. I think we'll get a signing. I think LeMahieu will be the first one to sign. And the reason why I'm going to refute the Mets for you is that because they signed James McCann today for a 4-year, $40 million, a little above $40 million deal. I think the Mets are next for George Springer. Then I don't think they'd pay because they already have DeGrom, so I don't think they're going to pay 2 guys like number 1 starter money.
I agree with that statement, but my only thing that I'm going to refute with is that Steve Cohen seems to be willing to spend as much money as it takes to get the Mets to be a contender. So if he and his management feels that Trevor Bauer puts them over the edge, he'll go out and sign him. I understand their rotation for Syndergaard, DeGrom, Stroman, and whoever else is obviously very good, but I just don't know. I honestly just think that they might want to take that extra step just to solidify their rotation.
You also can't forget about the chance of the Mets getting Francisco Lindor also.
Look who it is.
Uh-oh. Tell him to join.
Okay,
the Mets also have a chance of getting Francisco Lindor.
Yeah.
Who left this time.
Are you still on it?
Yeah, we're on.
All right, come in.
All right. Wait, did you join?
Send me a link.
What?
Send me a link.
I did. I sent it to your email.
Come on, man. Which one?
I sent it to the Peter Mancera 12 one. All right, join. All right, he's going to be joining you very soon.
Okay, that's good. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair enough.
I think if they get Lindor, I think the Mets are going to. I think either the Blue Jays. It seems that either the Blue Jays or the Mets are going to get Lindor. So if you're going to get him, you're going to probably sign him to long.
Oh yeah, no, there's no
deal.
because
So if the Mets are going to get Bauer, because I don't think Bauer's going to sign a 1 year deal. I think he'll be like on like a 4.
no.
We'll actually see. Like, who knows?
The thing is, I have a feeling either Bauer's going to do this. If Bauer sees potential in the team to be a contender for a few years now, he's going to either sign a 5-year deal or sign a 2-year stopgap deal. Because I don't know if he wants to commit such long-term money like and many pitchers would be. I don't know if he wants that though. I think obviously coming off his Cy Young season, he might want to sign a long-term deal only because he doesn't know if he can maintain that form. But if he feels like he can, then he's going to sign a 2-year deal and then try and go for a big money deal. And when would it be? 2023, yeah. That would be his next.
Yeah, so let's go back to some NFL right now. Here. Let's make sure. Okay, welcome back, Justin.
Peter will be joining soon.
Oh, perfect. Look who's here.
Peter,
I'm here.
welcome.
I'm ready to save your show. How are you?
Wait,
Did nothing to us.
Jacob, hold on. I thought Noah was joining tonight. Where is he?
Yeah, I only came here because I heard Noah was coming.
He's in the basement now. He's not here.
Well, I'm gonna call
What I'm
him.
going to do now. This is
no,
what's
I think he needs to join.
This is how our show's going to end. We're going to finish our show like this. We're going to not finish it. We're still in the show, but we'll have him as a spotlight. So everyone can see how just what he does, how he just projects
You treat me
himself
like
to people. The head's down.
I'm on my phone.
You know what? Yeah, no, I'm not surprised.
It's funny.
Wait, how late am I?
Very late.
Started at about
It's-
9:10. So
It's almost 9:50 now.
What time do you guys usually end this?
Depends.
10, 15, 10:30.
It depends.
Oh, I got time. Come on, man.
It depends on how long we get into each topic with. Like, for example, we went back and forth about the Giants and whatever else for like 10 minutes.
Ew.
Yeah, what do you mean, ew?
Oh, what's the next game, Jacob?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a fantastic hat, Justin. You're gonna love it.
Jets hat?
Yes. Where did I put it? I think I already lost it. I'll be right back.
I
Right.
can't
Let's go.
let's talk about
Oh boy.
the Cowboys at the Bengals.
Give me the Bengals.
Give me Brandon Allen and the
Give me Brandon. The
Bengals.
Dallas defense sucks so bad. Give me the Bengals.
I think it's still on the card.
Peter,
So.
Bengals or Cowboys?
You know the answer to this. Come on.
Bengals.
And Jacob's picking the Cowboys. We know this already.
Cowboys.
I am.
So Peter, let me ask Peter a question. Peter, how
Yeah,
much how much you get that hat for? How much is that hat?
What app?
No hat. How much was
Oh,
that?
it was like
It's probably on clearance.
$10. I think.
Where'd you get it from?
Parents,
I
right?
don't know. We went to like a store to get like a fake tree.
Oh.
And I don't know what store it was called, but we went there and there it was. I'm like, I need it.
Why is your head down?
I, was,
Yeah,
I,
it's
I
down.
maybe
You should
watched
fix your-
it, but I'm
fix your
trying
No,
camera.
no. Peter's
committed,
going like
I'm
this.
committed, I'm
Peter's going like this. You just head down. Very thirsty today, Peter. What's the matter?
I just played ping pong against Papa Spank.
Oh, how was it?
I got spanked.
Oh, boy.
Wasn't a good look. All right, give me the questions, man.
Bengals or Cowboys?
What are you?
Bengals or the Cowboys? Bengals. They're
Why?
so much better.
Why?
Why?
Because it's the
Name
Cowboys.
one Cincinnati Bengal. Name a Bengal.
Name one Bengal player. Siri, name me one Bengals player. I can name you any right now. Like it's so easy.
You got
Sure.
Geno
Okay.
Atkins.
Time's up.
Michael Jordan.
Geno
Sean
Atkins.
Sean Williams is very good. you know.
Peter. Geno Atkins.
I know Tyler Boyd.
Dallas is, first of all, this is why Dallas is going to win.
He knows a player, Jacob.
I named literally
Because
three.
you're in our private
I don't know if
chat,
you can count
you're
three
all-
at camp,
you're
but that's
typing
three.
them all out.
Gino, you can't forget Gino.
No,
Where's Jacob? Hello?
I'm right here. Okay.
silence.
This is the stat to know here. Okay?
Quiet.
Dallas is
Quiet.
allowed. I don't know why I'm saying I'm shaving my own team, but I have to do it.
I'm shaving my own. Teeth.
Dallas has allowed 167.8 rushing yards per game this season. On pace. On pace.
I'm trash boy.
On pace to be the
Oh
second
my.
worst mark in a season in Cowboys history.
That's disgusting.
They had 186.8 in 1960.
That's even more
In more
disgusting
recent
than
history-
a season like
In
that.
more recent history, it's almost the worst mark by any NFL team since the 2010 Bills, which they had 169.6. So The Cowboys have, following their loss to the Ravens, the Cowboys have a 1% chance at making the playoffs or the FPI.
Yeah, 0% chance.
And
0%.
Cincinnati is already eliminated.
That's so
Both
good.
teams have a
Jake-
0.1%
You got
chance at the
no
top pick right now.
chance.
No chance.
Basically, it's about the number third pick right now. This game, the
Number
Cowboys are
third pick
projected
and
fourth.
number three
The other
overall.
Bengals are third. So we'll see what happens.
Wait, hold on. Is it the number 3rd pick or the number 3
Yeah, but-
overall pick?
Third.
Well, third overall pick. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Peter, are you okay? You breathing into the mic?
Oh, shit,
The number
I forgot.
three. The number 3 spot.
Oh, Peter, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Did you have a better draft than Jacob K in fantasy basketball?
That's like
The answer-
saying,
the answer is yes.
"Am I a boy?" Like, yes. I am. Like, it's...
Well, I'm not
Camper,
saying
let
yes,
me tell you, Chad. Camper had the most mediocre.
Team.
Just like, why were you could have auto picked and it would have been better than your team. Honestly, like, I'm
No.
being generous
Because you would have all
It's
picked
not
Donkey. He would have gotten Donkey.
here. Okay,
Yeah,
Donkey's
Draymond
different
Green,
breed.
he was just so bad. It's not even funny.
Camper, how come in your data I'm predicted better than you? In your own data that you
Because my
made.
data is honest.
So okay, so
No,
it's
no,
honest
no,
that
no,
my
no,
team's
no,
better
no.
than yours, right?
Jacob, I've told you this many times. You have to take data with a grain of salt. Data is relative in context. In context. Keep.
It also changes every day. So,
Okay, so put it in today. See who's winning.
well, today nothing's changed, but like once the season starts, it's going to change every day.
Yeah, it's gonna change every day.
Let me read some stats about this Cowboys.
The mysterious Racers will be a very good team this year. Don't doubt.
But
Seriously.
0-12 Jets at the 8-4 Seahawks. Who's winning?
Oh come on, we know who's winning. Seahawks.
See,
Let's be real.
Oh, it's Jamal against Seattle. Against the Jets.
Who's
the
home?
Jets won the trade.
Seahawks are home.
The Jets won the trade.
The Jets did win the trade.
Yes, they did.
I said they won the trade.
He said yes. They won the trade.
I
Justin.
couldn't hear him.
Who'd they get, Justin? Who'd they get?
2 first-round picks and Bradley McDougal.
For who?
Jamal.
For Jamal Adams.
Yeah, see, that's a
He
good
won the
win. It's a
trade.
win.
He didn't want to be there, and Bradley McDougal's doing all right.
You're so clueless.
Listen, listen. It's looking better and better for the Jets each week because the Seahawks keep going down.
Why am I the
All right, Jacob. What's next?
The stats to know a team 0-12 or worse, 0-12 and worse has beaten a team with a winning record one time in the Super Bowl era. In 2011, the 0-12 Colts defeated the 7-6 Titans.
That's depressing.
0-13 Colts. Sorry, 0-13.
Nah,
Mr. President, Mr. President, send in help. How'd it go for guy who won? The Shannon Sharp video.
Oh yeah,
The Cowboys, they need help.
they need help. They need help.
I mean, put high school football against the Cowboys, they stand a chance. I'm just saying. Come on.
Listen,
They might actually win this game.
Next, the football team at the 49ers.
Give me the football team.
hold
The
on.
Niners are beat up. Give me the football team. Football team just came off a great win versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And after
Give me
what
check
the
down.
football
Wait,
team
give me
did to
check
the
down.
Cowboys,
Hold on. What's the matchup this week, Jacob?
The 49ers versus the football team.
Oh, it's gonna be the football team.
Give me check down. Chase Young is going to be coming after whoever the hell the quarterback is. No Nick Bosa. I don't even know the other guy that's hurt under defense who got hurt week 2 versus the Jets. Or week
Solomon
3.
Thomas.
Yes, and they don't have George Kittle, which makes it even worse. Give me the Niners.
Camper, I'm guessing you're going with the football team.
Yeah, I'm on football team.
No, not Simon. Jacob, are you going with football team?
Yeah.
well, he doesn't want them to win.
I don't want them to win, but I am. Even though, yeah.
I have a little clip to play about the Cowboys, and not in 8 seconds. Just need to wait for this ad to play.
I have a question. The last time the
Stats to know.
Cowboys played the football team, what was the score?
I've muted him.
41-6.
He's just interrupting.
Hold on.
I'm trying to show this guy here.
No, you're not.
Washington quarterback Alex Smith is averaging a league low
Look, he just ignored.
5.16
Hold on.
air yards per
Hey,
attempt.
Can you
The
show
lowest
me
mark
there?
by any qualified passer since ESPN began tracking in 2016.
Hold on, Jacob. Can you just show me what I'm showing real quick? Can you share my screen real quick? This is the Cowboys when they're playing any team.
I called the president. President, we need a National Guard. We need as many minutes you can spare because we are killing Patriots. So call the dogs off. Send the National Guard, please. They need emergency help. Please help these folks. They coming. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. Help is on the way, I promise you. The president, I called the National Guard. Okay.
Yeah, Jacob. Whenever the Cowboys play, that's what needs to happen. Help is on the way.
Yeah, I muted you.
About time, clown.
The Cowboys are top 5 worst in the league.
They are. Agreed.
Denver is not committed. Clearly.
Denver's lucky that
the
The
Jets
Packers,
don't
are,
play the Cowboys.
Packers at the Lions.
Packers.
Packers. Come on, let's be real. Packers, baby. Packers.
Guarantee.
Justin,
the
Justin,
Lions win.
let me ask you a bold take here, Justin. Who is the number 1 seed at the end of the season? Packers or the Saints?
Drew Brees will be back next week. They play the Chiefs next week. Give me the Packers because they played the Chiefs a week ago.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going with the Packers as well because I think they have the easier upcoming schedule. I actually want to check the Packers schedule.
I'm going to go with the Packers too. The stat to know on play action, Aaron Rodgers has an NFL high 18 passing touchdowns with zero interceptions this season. That's the most in a season since it was first tracked in 2006. His 74% completion percentage on play action passes is also number 1 in the NFL, while his 96.8 passing yards per game on those plays ranks second. So very good for Aaron Rodgers.
I would like just to point out real quick that the Packers' remaining schedule is the Lions, Panthers, Titans, and Bears, and the Saints' remaining schedule is
They might lose to the Chiefs.
it's Eagles, Chiefs, Vikings, Panthers. So it's going to be very interesting down the stretch to see how this
This
works.
season wasn't the Chiefs, the Saints.
And also, I will mention that the Packers did beat the Saints earlier in the season, so the Packers have the tiebreaker.
I could see the moving to the Chiefs.
I agree. But the thing is, for the Packers to get the 1 seed in this scenario, the Saints would only have to lose once,
Right,
and,
the Chiefs.
and the Packers would have to win out.
To the Chiefs.
Yeah, but then the Packers would have to win out, though. So if they beat, they'd have to beat the Titans, though. So,
I think they'll be.
all right, next one, Jacob.
The 10-2 Saints at the 3-8-1 Eagles.
Saints.
Saints. This is the
Let's go
rookie quarterback.
Saints.
Yeah, I'm going to go Saints here, but why are you? Why?
Why are you?
Does somebody go
Wait,
Saints here?
hold on, Peter. Who is the staying starting quarterback right now?
Wait, didn't the Saints?
Drew Brees.
No, wait, no. I was good.
That's not Drew Brees. Not Drew
I was
Brees.
actually thinking Drew Brees.
That's not the right answer anyway.
But I know
so.
he's injured.
Okay,
Yeah, because of course I told you he's not starting quarterback, so of course he's injured.
Well, I know he's. Doesn't he play for the Saints yet?
yes, he plays for the Saints.
That's what I was thinking because I knew. He
Wait, Peter. Can you tell me what teams Drew Brees played for before he played on the Saints?
Packers.
No.
I don't know. Why would I know that? I mean, why the heck would I know that?
He played for the Chargers.
Oh,
That was
fantastic.
that was the correct answer.
Mazel tov.
Can you tell me what Hall of Fame running back he played with on the Saints?
I'll save you here. Jalen Hurts will be the 11th different starting quarterback in the NFC East this season, the second most by division since 2002 realignment. It'll be the first time since 2004 all 4 teams of the NFC East used multiple starting quarterbacks.
Ruben Mays.
It was the correct answer was LaDainian Tomlinson.
That's pretty much what I said.
No, it's not.
I didn't hear that. The Falcons at the Chargers.
Oh boy.
God, this is
Chargers.
game.
Oh my
Falcons.
god.
Give me the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. No. There's no Julio Jones. Give me the Chargers. No.
Oh my god. I don't know who to pick this. This is hard.
Chargers. Falcons defense sucks. No.
I just don't know if I can go with the Chargers. They got blown out 45-0 by the Patriots.
Bill Belichick knows how to beat. Bill Belichick knows how to work rooks.
I agree, but just no, just not good.
It's not a good look. It's not a good look.
It's not good at all. But I'll go with the Chargers this week.
I'll go Chargers. But the stats to know: Falcons receivers Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones are just 2 of 7 players, averaging 15 yards plus per reception with 50 catches on the year. So very good for those two.
Very good to hear. Peter, what are you frantically typing about?
I have a little stat here. I want someone to read out loud. Because if I say it can't, they'll be like, "Oh, you're stupid. You don't know football."
Well, you're okay.
What stat?
And
do
your
you have?
stat.
I'm typing it out. Give me a second.
All right, move on, Camper.
We'll do the next baseball segment. This will be a quick one.
Okay.
I guarantee that one. So let's just show you back to another video.
Oh, the Burr. Oh no, that's Justin.
It doesn't matter what position you put him. DJ LeMahieu makes the plays, the easy plays and the hard plays.
Oh, he's a hitting machine. He has made a huge impact in New York.
LeMahieu.
It's amazing. DJ. David John makes long gone.
He has been unbelievable for the Yankees.
He is a legit MVP candidate.
I was a little
Justin
tired
left. I don't know what happened with that. I'm sure he'll be back shortly.
I got so bored watching that.
No, he's back. We just switched his. Oh, that's what he did.
What?
Justin, he made his name Intel, but then he had his camera on by accident, so I saw who he was. So I didn't have to worry about I didn't have to worry about, oh, could this not be Justin? But this is Justin.
Oh my god, it's funny.
I'll add him back after baseball, because I know he doesn't want to talk about baseball. Where's DJ LeMahieu going to sign? Peter.
Let's go with the Mets.
And why is that? Why is that?
Because look, let's look at the stats here. The last time the Mets played the Yankees, the Mets won.
And how does that
Therefore, they're
influence the player's decision to sign with the team?
Because if the Mets spanked them, why wouldn't you want to go there? Why wouldn't you? It's just common sense.
Funny.
You know what? I just have to do this. You'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
It's just the logic there is just so it's lacking a lot. It's lacking a lot of things. A lot of things. It's lacking.
Oh, I'm going to laugh that out. Oh my god.
He's lacking so much there. I'm not. I'll ask you.
Oh, he's signing. He's
an actual person.
Listen. LeMahieu has no reason not to resign with the Yankees. As long as I give him a decent length contract and with the money he wants, he's resigning with the Yankees. Let's be real here. He likes the situation in New York. There's no other place he'd rather sign. So it makes no sense for him to go somewhere else. He even won the batting title this year too, even though it was a shortened season, granted, but he still won it. So you still can't discredit him with that.
Yeah, he'll be back with the Yankees. I think that the other teams are gauging interest. I think the Blue Jays are in there, the Mets are in there, and the Dodgers actually were in a little, but not really. The Angels are in. I think it's really just to gauge a little, just to see what they're, just to see. And I think he's going to tell the Yankees, like, what are they offering you? He'll get like a 4 or 5 year deal, like around like 22 million a year. Let's go back to
I mean, I think the Yankees probably rather keep him on a 4-year, but if he wants a 5-year, the Yankees are going to have to give him
4 years an option. But also you have to keep in mind in baseball, even in sports, everything has consequences. Oh my God, he actually got him.
Huh?
He actually got Intel on.
Oh my God, no, he didn't. Are you? Intel, how are you?
Hello. There he is.
You actually got him on. That's too funny. You actually got him on.
Yo, we gonna play?
Of course, we'll play a little bit later.
All right.
He's gone.
I cannot believe you got him on. Oh, that was too funny.
Yes.
Welcome back. He doesn't even know what he's doing.
All right, let's go to the next topic.
What I was saying, Matt, is that everything in baseball has consequences. So when you sign LeMahieu for a 5-year deal, let's say he'll be 37 when his contract is up. And you could say when Aaron Judge is 30 and negotiating a new deal, he'll be like, and they don't want to give him a 7-year deal, then he'll be like, you guys give DJ a deal when he'll be 37. So
that's true, but DJ, the way he plays is more longevity.
Yes, but
Aaron Judge plays.
When you negotiate a contract here, when you don't want
to. No. I understand.
Camper's delusional. Doesn't matter.
But my whole thing here is, though, that's why I think the Yankees want to keep him on a shorter term deal, maybe like a 4. They can. Maybe even through the player option for the 4th year. So I don't know. The Yankees are going to have to do some negotiating this offseason, and they need more. The Yankees really need this offseason. They need more pitching and less power hitting.
I'll get a pitcher.
Yeah, they really
let's go to football. Let's finish this football up here. So
what about basketball?
No basketball this episode. Sorry.
No basketball.
Oh, pass.
I mean, we could talk about basketball next week that's going to be the end of the preseason.
Jacob, what's the rest of our predictions?
The 11-1 Steelers at the 9-3 Bills.
Steelers.
Bills. I'm a Bills fan.
Oh my god, this kid.
Steelers will be bouncing back this week
Defense.
after losing their first game.
Josh Allen doesn't play good versus good defenses. Tough defenses. It's obvious. Diggs will get shut down.
I'm picking the Bills here.
Really?
Josh Allen sucks versus
Camper. Bold
I
pick.
changed my mind. If Camper picked my team, I don't want to lose. So I'm going with the whoever the fuck the other team was.
Tell me one time Josh Allen played good versus a great team. Great defense.
Josh Allen's been very good this year.
Versus great defense.
Listen. To be fair to the Bills, they should be 10-2 right now. They got screwed over by an interception. Not an interception. Hail Mary touchdown. The Cardinals. They got screwed over there. But besides that, they have played very well.
Good defenses, they suck.
Listen, they played very well outside of
come on, man.
Outside of the Titans game and outside of the Cardinals game. They
Great
played
defenses.
very well.
Stat to know here. The Bills offense leads the league in both third and fourth down conversion rate this season. And that third down rate is the highest by any team since 2011 Saints.
Bless you, Peter.
Thank you.
So dirty. Their third down percentage is 49.3, and the fourth down conversion rate is 83.3. So I'm picking the Bills here. Not because of that, but I'm just picking the Bills. So now we got that's the Sunday night
Hold
game.
on, Jacob. Can you give a reason for why you're picking the Bills, though? Is there a reason?
No reason.
I do have a reason because Josh Allen's a stud. He is.
Okay,
And
but
we'll not debate that.
I'm gonna point out this one game. What happened against the Titans? What happened there? Just tell me. What happened?
Top defense.
What happened against the football team?
The
Steelers.
won. Oh,
What happened against Dallas?
The Steelers won.
Hold on. Why? Yeah, the
What
Steelers
do you
won.
let me just.
Why
We're
would
getting
hold
close
on,
games.
hold
I
on.
don't understand.
I asked you why you thought the Bills would win.
Yeah, and then he tries to deflect the subject onto the
You're
Steelers.
deferring onto the Steelers. Why are you
Right.
doing that?
Tell us why you think the Bills are going to win. Not defer to point to the Steelers.
Jacob, their 3 losses this season have been against the Titans, against the Chiefs, and against the Cardinals.
Great
Deservedly, they should be 10-2. Well, I just want to point out these 2 matches against the Chiefs, and 2 against the Titans. Sorry. The only team that they went up against that has a great defensive team that they won was the Rams game. That's the only team. Besides that,
yes,
The Steelers have much better defense than the Rams.
Agreed.
Yes, but after the
And they have a much better high-power offense than the Rams.
Agreed.
over the past 4 weeks, the Bills on the second
Jacob doesn't make any sense. Next
best
topic,
passing
let's get
offense
him off.
in terms
get
of
him
yards
off.
per game. But the Steelers have allowed the third fewest passing yards per game in that
James
span.
Conner's back. Just get him off, please. James Conner's
I'm
not
picking
there.
Buffalo here.
Camper won't.
He has no reasoning behind his points. Just
Camper won't
I'm
eat.
picking Buffalo. I'm telling you, Buffalo's going to win.
What's
You don't have any points.
what's their
You
last
don't
word,
have
Peter?
any
What's their last word?
Inside.
Oh, here, what he's inside. He's
Oh,
weird.
Camper-
so funny.
You won't give me a point. Next topic.
The Ravens at the Browns.
Ravens.
Ooh.
Lamar's back. Yeah, Ravens. No Denzel Ward again. That hurts. Baker, you can't trust.
I don't know.
It's just a tough.
Oh no, man.
I think, Justin, I think you came to that conclusion a little too quick here.
Yeah, that was very
Yeah.
quick, Justin.
This is a tougher matchup than I think we might think
I'm
it's going to
confident.
be.
Give me the Ravens Monday night. Mark Andrews going off.
Oh, well, there's the bias there.
No bias at all.
I don't know.
You're also going to probably need him to go off as well, so
You need him to.
I don't think I need him.
you will need him.
No, Justin.
Jacob, I'm sorry. Are you in the playoffs?
No, I didn't make it, okay?
Oh, Mama's playing.
Oh,
I think you want him to go off, though,
Of course. Why would
to give you a little security there.
yeah.
All right.
I'm going with the Browns this week. I'm sorry. Baker showed me something he hasn't in a while. I'm going with the Browns this week.
Yes.
Baker, no. Baker Mayfield's a quarterback who, if
Jacob, how
everything around him.
baby!
Jacob,
Yes.
I just read all 60 pages just now.
Wow. Very impressive.
I just spent the last hour reading.
How was
good.
reading? How was reading, baby? How was it?
It's very easy to read, right?
Did you leave?
Gone. Oh,
No.
your connection went out. I didn't hear you.
Can you put it back on?
Yes.
Oh, the questions like overlap. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, they're easy.
No, the one with Paul, it's so easy. Like the difficulties. It was
Okay, you're on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Text me about it.
Hey, listen, why can't Vivi be a special guest? Give Vivi
Yeah,
on.
but
I have Liam, sir. Would you like to join?
No, please no. Please no. Please no.
Liam to 93?
I'm sorry. I'm surprised you didn't make Liam Star co-owner of your basketball team.
I'll send you the link, Liam.
Oh boy.
So
Why?
what I was saying here, guys,
Send the star the link.
that about Baker Mayfield is that he's a quarterback who, if everything around them is perfect, they are enough to win. And the answer is
Baker
everything around
Mayfield.
him is perfect.
Stop with Baker. I think how good Baker is.
I'm not praising him here.
Baker showed me something last week that he hasn't in a
They have
while.
two very good running backs. They have a good wide receivers. They have a good tight end.
Baltimore line is so good. Baltimore line is so good. Mark Andrews is great. Lamar, phenomenal. Still top 5 quarterback.
I don't know.
He's still top 5. He's still top 5.
Listen. The Ravens ran a very simplistic offense. Ran in the run
line. Jacob, okay, Jacob, give me 5 quarterbacks.
5 better quarterbacks. Mahomes, Rodgers, Deshaun Watson. Breeze is better. Current, you're gonna piss me off for this one. I'm gonna say Dak Prescott is better than Lamar Jackson.
What about
It's a hot
Josh
take.
Allen? You were
Hot
just praising Josh Allen.
No, stop.
injured.
Drew Brees is hurt. I'm not
Injured.
saying Drew Brees is
He's
better.
injured.
No, he's hurt.
Who else am I gonna say?
I'm not saying Drew Brees is
say
hurt.
here. Give me a
Don't even say Dak. You're crazy if you say that.
Welcome back, Senior Spanky.
I would say Kyler Murray.
This
But
year,
he went
Kyler
down.
Murray's been better.
No, he went downhill after this. No.
He did. That's why I said they're not gonna win this week. But you're like, no.
He did have a good week, but not compared to like a top 3 quarterback.
So the Giants are a much better defense. You're crediting them to be. He's not gonna have a good week this week. If they win, it's gonna be because of probably Kenyon Drake. Let's be real here.
Kenyon Drake's great.
He's been
Honestly.
okay. I don't know. I'm like, I think great.
Russell Wilson.
That's 5 right there.
Yeah, that's 5.
Dude, look at the waiting room.
Who's in? Oh God. Is Liam starting here?
I guess it's 30 seconds to say whatever the hell you want. Literally. You're on air.
Okay.
Liam.
Liam, are you here?
Okay.
He,
Next one.
he doesn't want to speak.
Okay. Next. Okay. Where were we?
You're talking about the Browns and the Ravens.
Okay. Yeah. And Ross after that Giants performance and other performances this year.
No. Russ is a top 5 QB, but I mean,
I would rather have Lamar.
I disagree with that.
I
would not rather have Lamar.
You mean Lamar?
Lamar. Okay, Lamar is a great running quarterback, but his passing is subpar as hell.
Yes, it's honestly might be lower.
His scrambling gets me. That's what I like.
Yeah, but like you can notice teams will
adapt and
be able to stop him.
Look what happened in the playoffs last year against the Titans.
Yeah, exactly.
They adapted and they beat him easily. Look at King Henry, dominant.
Well, King Henry's the top whatever running back.
Yes, that's true. But it's just the
way the Ravens get in the first round and see if they can go far.
They're not going.
I don't think Lamar
is he still in the waiting room?
No, he's not here anymore.
Okay.
I don't think Lamar who we thought he was.
No, I mean, listen. I think Greg Roman, his offense last season was very based on the.
By the way, he also needs a top receiver too. He needs that too. We're a little unfair. I think if we compare Kyler Murray to him, we're a little unfair.
What was I going to say, Jacob? Then why do you take Lamar Jackson in fantasy then if you thought he was that good?
Well, after last year, that's what everyone thought. There was no.
I did not. I took Mahomes.
No, I did not think that at all.
Yes, Justin.
No, but you said before the season you had to take Lamar over Mahomes.
There's a reason I sat waiting for a QB because I hate taking a QB early. And look what happened.
Yeah, that's a bad pick.
Happened. You do not take a QB before the 5th round.
Unless it's Mahomes.
Yes. I just want to look where Kyler Murray is ranked in fantasy. He's ranked number 2 still in fantasy this year. And you took Lamar, and Lamar.
I'll give him 30 seconds.
Okay. Liamster, how are you?
There he is.
You're on the air.
He'll be here while we talk, yes. He'll be here while we talk. All right, go on, Jacob.
No, he'll be in the waiting room while we talk.
Okay, go, Jacob.
Are you here? Hello.
You want to talk about wrestling with Jacob?
No.
No. Fortnite?
Use Liamster as
all right, then we'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, everyone.
Peter, thanks for your analysis and your OOT-ness with your basketball skills. Jacob, your Cowboys, very biased. Thank
Tomorrow
you.
we are also live.
12:30 tomorrow. Please be there.
12:30 tomorrow. We will be live.
And playoffs, very big. Week 14 for me. Those two are out. They're stuck at fantasy football. But we'll get to that.
I have my clients.
Matthew, thanks to your Giants, and they suck. All right, we'll end it there. Let's go.
Give me, guys, a minute.
Jack,
And
hopefully
everyone,
and
see you all later.
There you go.
Perfect.